Okay. All right. We're not gonna put this here. So, welcome back to Colonist Stream, episode, what is this, 6 now? I've kind of lost track of time a little bit. See, I've spent, what, 7 hours? 7? Yeah, 7 hours on my creative test world planning this out. I didn't mean to take 7 hours. I was just gonna test out where I was gonna place like the walls and like guard towers and try to figure out the perimeter so that you know, I could record another episode, and then between 6 and 7, I'd like put down like I don't know some block of some form to work out what my final um, come on brain, what my final perimeter would look like, right? Well, then that just evolved into planning out the entirety of the build. But in doing so, let's turn on this real quick. I have discovered where I'm going to want this university. So unfortunately, see, this is the chunk in between the builder and this chunk. Oh, goodbye. Which I did figure out that I want a full chunk to have in between buildings. I don't know if that's going to be too big or not. We'll find out. But I did want space. Um, like roads and decorations and stuff, right? I wanted it to look nice. So this is going to be empty up until I can find a way to get good decorations down, which I might use the pre-built ones, maybe, maybe. But over here, this is where buildings are going to go. And let's see. I don't, this is the tavern. This chunk here, right? This one will be empty, and I took a screenshot of what I built in my creative world just to look, right? And then this right here, I'm gonna have a wall, and I think the school will go right here. And right here will be a guard tower. Now, this guard tower is going to be pivotal because right here, and now that I'm looking at the map, I'm going to be building over this, but right here is where I want the university, right? Yeah. And then we will have these four chunks empty and these four to have the hospital, with all of this being walls and looks like a library and a school with a gate in the middle here. And also on the other side here, another bit of the same, except I'll have a graveyard down here next to the hospital. And then a path of just roads, and then this will be the final wall and guard towers here for my final borders. Um, it also looks like, let's see, looks like we've got the tavern, road, wall here, walls, final guard tower here. So this is where the guard tower is going to go, and this is going to be the entrance to my colony, which is a little bit unfortunate because I was hoping to have uh, a bit of space between the colony and my build. But it looks like I'm going to have to cut into this whole space and get rid of it. But that's not going to happen for quite some time. I think I might wait to, put these here and then mine this out afterwards. But I'm probably going to have a good empty spot up here to put a player house. Because up here is where I really give myself liberty to just expand as much as I could. Um, so, in terms of mine colonies and expanding the borders, there's a couple ways to do it, right? So every time you build a building, I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not, but I don't know if I left it in a video, but when you finish a building, it'll say, hey, congrats, you've built a building. All land within one chunk of the building are claimed for the colony. Inside the colony, that doesn't really mean much, because those chunks are already claimed. However, the closer you get to the border, the more important that is. If I were to build a building right here, this chunk, the chunk next to it, and the chunk there would all be claimed, and it would push my borders out to that chunk, with the exception of the guard tower. The guard tower pushes the chunk by, or pushes the colony's boundaries by 2 chunks in all directions of it. These are also their working chunks, I believe. So a lot of my colonists are complaining that there aren't any guard towers near their home, or their workplace. So with the working uh, boundaries of the guard tower, any buildings within 2 chunks of the guard tower is deemed to be protected to ease the minds of the colonists. So the plan is to put a um, guard tower in this chunk here, allowing me to push the boundaries out to here so I can get a university here. And I will also be putting, probably not now, but I will also be putting a guard tower here so that I can push the boundaries even further. The university will, allow us to claim all these chunks, and then I'll have to put, and then the second guard tower I have, I will be putting on this side to allow for the chunks here to be claimed and put the hospital there. And then, I'll pretty it up, put walls connect into the build that I have envisioned for this, because the university, it's I think we showed it off a little bit uh last episode. It's a bit wonky with its walls, right? So it's got this little piece. And this doesn't really connect very well with the rest of the fortress builds, because the fortress builds have the fence going here, the inside of the wall, and then the other part of the wall. So it wants the inside to be here, but its entrance is actually right here, pushing the wall a little weird. And I really do like the level 5 version of this, right? It just looks like a big, assuming build. But it's hard to really incorporate it into the build without just going, yeah, no, let's just like put this here, not worry too much about it, and the wall will just get pushed out. I don't like that. So I'm I'm going to put it along here. The hospital is the exact same way, so I'll have them facing each other. Kind of build this little courtyard in between the two with its own wall going all the way around it, just to kind of make it look like a nice little place where people go to learn and get taken care of and buried. But which actually, funnily enough, if the graveyard is going to be going, oh, where's the picture? The graveyard is actually going to be put. Oh, yeah, it'll be put right here, just above the cave that I had mentioned a couple episodes back about how it kind of looked like an overworld version of the Nether. It's crazy. We'll have to go down there at some point safely. But yeah, that's a little fitting. Nighttime already. No. So we're gonna go ahead and get those guard towers placed. I also have a second builder that I'll be putting here, just to make it so that building out those couriers and the warehouse house, I'm also gonna put a house here, just to make that go a little bit quicker. Skip away this night. And the really nice thing about the guard towers, right? Let's see, we wanted this chunk, right? No, that's not the map. Yeah, we want this chunk. Okay. So the cool thing about this, right? So we've got this little 16 by 8. Nope, that's the builder. Guard tower. Alternative. So the alternative is the corner? Yeah, the alternative is corner. The regular one is in fact a 16 by 8. And it's just a little strip, put it all the way. It's a nice little watchtower. I'll be using quite a few of those in the walls, but what I'm looking for is this corner. This is the corner guard tower. Now before we get too far ahead of ourselves, it is this one? Yeah, it is this one. And we want it to be on level with this, so 72 is the Y level. We're up at 73 right now. So if we put the university down just to look, we want fortress alternative. We don't need to bump it up to level 5. But what we want is to flip it, give us the wall section of it. There we go. And we're going to bump it up just so we can look at where it is, right? This is going to be where the walls want to connect. And again, we want it down to 72. Yep, good, good. So now we can switch it over to the guard tower, fortress alternative. We want to bring it back to us. We're going to switch it this way. Yeah, we're going to switch it this way. We're going to bump it up to level 5. And we want it right there, right? This is where it's going to connect. And it's not quite, see how it's not quite at the edge? That's okay, because I'm going to be kind of using the guidelines, the decorations wall for the fortress, like guidelines, and I'm going to build mini versions of them, trying to keep up with the top railings. If I have to change that, I will, but we'll see. Because, you know, they're mainly decorations, so I want it to fit perfectly. So since we've got this, we will mark it down. And this is the one that we are going to want to build. Where build options. And the first build doesn't actually take a lot of stuff. This could be an easy one. We're going to have Griffin come over here and build it. And you know what? We're just going to let this go. We've done a lot of time lapses. I think we need a break. We're going to have this built, and when it come back, it'll be built, and I can show you the expansion of the boundaries. And now that he's started, how about we get pausing? And there we go. Advancement made. Okay, cool. First guard tower. So, as we can see, pushed out quite a bit. Exactly where I wanted it to go as well. Now right here is going to be that university. So let's, you know, get it in place. Flip it around. And ooh. Now see, a little awkwardly, right? It is stone wall to fence. But I think that's okay because overall, come on. Yep. Can I get it to? Yeah, I can. Wait. Yeah, because I think once it gets over it, yeah. Oh, although, oh no, I didn't. Oh no. Wait a minute. That's awkward. I forgot to check when it was fully built, how that would look, and it looks like it's fine where it is. Hmm, awkward. Well, we will place that there, and then I think I'm not gonna worry about it right now, but it's good to know for the future. Um, what I think I'll do next, at some point, is I'm going to build option deconstruct the guard tower, which just deconstructs so it gets all the materials, and then I can pick that up and I can just move it over ever so slightly, which we will probably do just off camera sometime, just during one of the times where I spruce things up. Now, with the guard tower in place there, get that off, I think before we can make that build, which it's going to take a lot of resources, I'm going to do something. Let's see, Griffin, you are going to come over here and start building this house. Build options, choose Griffin. We're gonna have to build that building off camera. I'll collect the resources for him. But I do want to head over to the guard tower and someone that isn't Griffin, because by the way, as you know, builder, as he's doing his job, Griffin, come here. His skills will improve. A builder requires athletics and adaptability. Don't quite remember what they were beforehand when we started. I'll take a peek later. But he's at 9 at 12 now, which is actually quite good. Now, those will go up every time he does anything, breaks a block, places a block, raises things up. When you go to the building itself, no, when you click on them, the last page on their tab shows you how much experience they're getting towards which skill, which is good. Now, for the guard tower, we don't really have anyone, but we can click this little show employed button to show the people we've got, right? We're looking for people who have stamina and adaptability. Adaptability is green, so I'm pretty sure that that is what is going to be what we're looking for. Griffin would, probably be good, but he's our builder. Otherwise, Edwin, our baker, which is actually the person I was thinking of. We don't exactly need a baker just yet, because I can make the bread. Um, and Joelle, the cook, has only got one stamina. That's not exactly the greatest. And Kimura, well, she was the first one, so yeah. So it looks like we are going to hire Edwin. Although, if we look at the archers, right, it takes adaptability and agility, which Druid buffs allies, mana and focus. Edwin. Oh, Griffin. Oh, Joelle, though. That's pretty good to start with. But I think. Hmm. Man, that's. I think I'm going to do a a baker for the Edwin for a knight for now. That does open up a bet slot. which is what I was looking for. Guard towers? Your guards don't need beds. Oh, look at you in your musketeer outfit. Oh, that's a lot of hearts. Pretty sure it goes red, green, and then blue. He's got some hearts. He wants a sword. We will actually, can I make him a sword right now? I could, actually. Yeah. Let's do that real quick. Just so you can start patrolling. Here you go, dude. Alright, cool. So the only thing that they require is a weapon. On the clipboard, which I took from the town hall. Hush, Kimura. Once he gets acquainted, he'll start asking for armor. But it's only suggested. He doesn't need the armor, so he won't require it. Oh, my food is at home. Rip. Do we have... I mean, probably not, because it's not... Yeah. So with a bed slot open, we want to go to the tavern and see if any of our visitors...
I serve with pleasure.
Definitely not Alexa. Although... Yeah, people from the tavern, by the way... Pretty good stats. Mana and focus. I mean, she could have been a druid. That's for sure. People are going to bed. Yeah. Kimura, please. Please go to bed. Please go to bed. There we go. So that's Alexa. Where are the other options? Because there should be like... That was weird. 3 or 4 of them, right? Oh, there's one. No, that's Headwind of the Night. Looking for more of those. Well, I guess I could also just do this.
Build it again?
Miguel. We only have Miguel and Alexa. That's troubling.
I get to build it again?
Well, Miguel. My dude. Where you at? There you are. What do you need for me to hire you, and what are your stats?
I'll take care
Redstone.
of it.
Strong fighter. Alright, what are your stats, bud? Adaptability. Focus. Okay. Athletics 4. Adaptability 15, though. That is good builder. And a second builder is what I'm wanting. I've got that building place down. Now, I didn't actually see how long before, because it's hunger bar. I didn't see how short it was. If that hunger bar goes away, so does he. So, did I get much redstone? Oh no. Oh, is that enough? Oh, I certainly hope so. Let's also pick up some food. Oh, crops are just about ready for harvest. I can't remember if it was 21 or 24. But let's find out.
It's your
24.
goal.
Okay, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm gonna take... Wait, how long?
It's your goal.
Hush. Halfway? Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna go down to the mine. I'm gonna find some redstone, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I got some redstone. Okay, there's Alexa. Let's look at the map. We got Alexa, Travis K. Kemp. Where's Miguel? He was over here. I didn't see him when I was coming back. Miguel, you slippery duck. Where'd he go? Oh, that's not cool. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at him going all the way out into the jungles. Miguel. Yo, bud. Come here.
It's your gold.
Yeah, let's recruit you. Look at you. Sheer focus. Alright, Miguel, you are going to be my new builder. Alright, so let's go over there, slot him in, and have him build his own building. Oh, looks like the house is starting to build up. I need to get him those resources. And we're probably just going to have him start building his own hut to begin with. That will be something that I will, let's see, manage workers, hire, recall. Did he? Yeah, good. Okay. And then build options, Miguel, build building. There we go. Now, Travis. Hey, Travis, what are your stats actually?
It's your gold.
19 nether quartz. And he's got athletics, agility. Hold on. Ooh, Travis. Isn't Archer agility adaptability? And he was agility athletics.
It's your gold.
Agility athletics, yeah. That's a shame. His adaptability is 3. Still though, creativity, knowledge. Those are some good stats. Okay. Travis is a possible extra. I may get that as our next citizen once this house is built up, since I'll have an extra bed for it. So hopefully he'll still be around when that finishes. And it's nether quartz, so it'll be easy peasy. So, so long as things work out well within time, Travis, next episode, will be a fully fledged citizen of our colony. Now, before we leave off, I wanted to do one more thing. A project that I've been a bit lacking on. See, we have a lot of stuff, and not much in the ways of storage. Now, I did build up a room. I'm gonna have some chests in here. However, right about here, hold on, coordinates are 625,336. Yeah, 625,336. 625,336. Right here. A little awkward, but it's okay. I can make it work, right? Right where this box is, we're gonna have something cool. Simple storage networks. Nice little easy mod that is basically like a refined storage system, but without the use of RF, and it's like super basic, super simple. We're gonna start with that. So we'll need a storage inventory, or rather a storage. Ooh, hold on. Storage network root. Storage inventory access without a crafting grid. Used to overview and request items from network. Is there storage remote, crafting remote? Is there a way to get it to craft? Well, I mean, first, yeah, we're gonna need the book. Do I have a spare book? We have this and these, I guess. I'm gonna need to grow some sugar cane. Oh man. Boom. And then we're going to need. And do I have iron? Or was that something I was lacking on? I've got some there. I've got some in here. Let's get that. So 2 iron, get a network cable. Right? Get our stone slabs in, network cable. Get that with a book, and network guide book. We've got all these. We've got cables, we've got getting started. Network setup priority. So this is probably the guide page. This is probably where I'll want to start, right? But I'm going to assume it's just gonna be place some chests down here, connect it up with cables, get our request system up here, and, you know, have a quick little system. So let's see, this is gonna require quite a bit of stuff, isn't it? Yeah. It's not letting me. So let's see. Blocks, we're gonna look for storage request table. Or storage inventory. Yeah, here we go. See the remote version here. Or the request table. This is the crafting remote. Whoa, sea lanterns. Yikes. Not limited by range or dimension. Yeah, we are getting this. Alright, well, I'm going to look into this a little bit. We're going to definitely get this set up next episode. Simple storage networks. Get everything consolidated, everything into nice, probably racks, because they are compact, they're easy to use, and probably storage networks or storage drawers as well for big items like cobblestone, because I'm gonna need a lot of cobblestone. Um, but we're definitely going to leave it off for there. Between now and next episode, we will have the majority of this built up, I think. And I'll collect everything I need for the simple storage network. So next time we'll start with the simple storage network and then make our way over to a newly built out colony, and we're going to set up a storage network in the warehouse actually. As I Maybe. We'll look into it. I want to see if I can get that set up so that instead of going through like if I need to go in there and collect something, I can like not have to go through every single rack and be able to put things in there. Pretty sure if the only things connected are the stuff in the warehouse, if I put things in, it should be recognized. But we'll find out. We'll test on that. But until then, leave a like if you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, leave a comment with any ideas or commentary that you'd like. I am open to every suggestion. Until then, see ya.